Tano, is it? I can't say yours is a name familiar to me.
Well, I know you.
Greetings, Jedi Knights and Sith Lords, and welcome to Star Wars Artifacts. My name is Dominic, aka Lord Doom, and today we'll be reviewing the Gentle Giant Ahsoka Tano Milestones statue, inspired by the 7th season of the Clone Wars. This statue is part of the Milestone series from Diamond Select Toys. It is available since 2022 and is a web exclusive. As for all the statues from this series, it is limited to an edition of 1,000 copies. On the company's website, it is sold for $250 US, or about 330 Canadian dollars. Gentle Giant has two different yet comparable statue series, the Milestones and the Premier Collection. There are two main differences between the two series: the scale and the number of pieces. The Milestone series uses the 1/6 scale and is limited to 1,000 pieces. As for the Premier Collection, it uses the 1/7 scale and is limited to 3,000 pieces or less. Enough talking, let's start the review. Since it is the first time we review a Milestone series statue, we will take the time to look at the box. On the front, we have a picture of the statue, and right above, there is a gray stripe with the mention Web Exclusive 2022, and we also have the Milestone series logo. Below the picture, the writing indicates Ahsoka Tano 1/6 scale statue. On the bottom left and right corners, we have the DST and the Gentle Giant Ltd logos. We can see images of the statue taken from different angles on the left and right side of the box. On the back, we have once more the Milestone series and the Star Wars logos. In the middle, we have a closer image of Ahsoka's face, and in the upper left corner, we have a picture of her and her adversary, Darth Maul. At the bottom, there is a little text identical to the one on the half-scale bust that goes like this: Ahsoka Tano, a Toguda female, was a Padawan learner to Anakin Skywalker and a hero of the Clone Wars. Alongside Anakin, she grew from a headstrong student into a mature leader. But her destiny laid along a different path than the Jedi. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and smash the like button to help me continue my work. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All the links are available in the description below. The Milestone series statues come with a good-sized base that allows to set the mood of the scene from which the dynamic pose of the character was taken from. The base is flame-scarred. The flames are made of a semi-translucent resin and, like the smoke, are attached to the base. We can also see a circular lightsaber cut. I would have preferred if it would have been more orange to recreate the melted metal illusion a bit better. The size of the base has symbols that reminds us of Ahsoka's tunic and the armor of many Mandalorians. The assembly is relatively simple. All you need to do is align the two pegs located under Ahsoka's left boot with the two small holes on the base. Once you are done, you can insert the longest blade on the front and the smallest on the back. Below the base, you will find the copyright, the name of the manufacturer, the web exclusive mention, and the location where it was made. You will also see the number of the piece. In this case, I have number 132. The statue is in the 1/6 scale, is entirely made of resin, and is about 10 inches tall. The base has a width of 8.5 inches and a depth of 9.5 inches. It weighs about 6 pounds. It was designed by Barry Bradfield and sculpted by Alejandro Pereira Escura. Ahsoka's face is extremely well sculpted and looks a lot like the character. The white marks, typical to the Choguda species, are also well painted. Her skin tone matches pretty well what we saw on screen. The montrals are nicely done and they follow the curves of her body. As for the upscale bust that I already reviewed, there is a nice blue gradient at both extremities. The tunic she wears matches perfectly what she was wearing on Mandalore during the final episodes of the series. As opposite to the upscale bust that stopped above the waistline, we see it in its entirety. The belt she wears is completed with additional armor on both thighs and posterior. Her biceps are exposed, and her forearms are protected by 2 gauntlets. She is holding her 2 blue-bladed lightsabers, modified by Anakin Skywalker, in each of her hands. The blades don't have the same length, just like in the series. Ahsoka's legs are protected by knee pads and boots that look a lot like the ones worn by a medieval knight. Each bust of the series is accompanied with a certificate of authenticity. On the certificate, we see once more the number of the piece. The Clone Wars animated series inspired Ahsoka Tano statue is an amazing piece. The sculpting, the character's pose, the detail, and the base contribute to the beauty of the statue and will definitely please any fans of this character. This statue can be displayed by itself, but you can take it to the next level by exposing it next to Darth Maul's to recreate the famous duel. Both bases follow the same theme. Who knows, maybe one day I'll be able to review it and show you both statues next to each other. I would like to thank Gentle Giant and Diamond Select Toys for sending us this statue for review purposes. We are grateful for their trust. What do you think of this statue? Do you like the way it looks? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving us a super thanks, as this will allow us to continue offering you content week after week. I'll see you next week for another review, and until then, may the Force be with you always.
Remember, the Force will be with you always.